Want to make something like this for your garden? Welcome back. Today I'll show you how to create this beautiful double-sided mosaic garden stake, perfect for outdoors. Let's get started. Print out your design. You can create your own, or if you like to make the exact same piece as mine, you can download my unique dove design from my Buy Me a Coffee page. The link is in the description of the video here below. Because this project will be used outdoors, we need the right material so it stays beautiful through all weather conditions. I'm using Board as my substrate. It's an ultra lightweight, waterproof, and durable tile backer board. It's easy to cut and very strong. Here in the US, you can find that at hardware or tile stores. Other similar options include Block, Kerdi Board, or Wedi-Board. Check what's available in your area. Just make sure it's a waterproof foam board. Transfer the outline of your design onto the board. I'm using carbon paper and tracing over the design. Then cut out the shape, in this case, the dove. I'm using a jigsaw, but you can also use a utility knife since this material is easy to cut. You'll need to cut two identical pieces for this project. Glue the two dove shapes using a heavy-duty adhesive like the one I'm using here. You can find all the materials I use in the list linked below in the description. Spread the adhesive evenly over one piece, then place the second piece on top to create a thicker, stronger base. A quick tip, try not to apply adhesive where you'll drill the hole later. I didn't do this and it made drilling much harder once the adhesive dried. Let it dry completely, then drill a hole in the center. Paint the substrate white. This step is optional, but I like to do it in case I use transparent tiles. They show better over a light background. I paint both sides since this is a double-sided piece, but you can do just one side if you prefer it. Transfer the design details onto your substrate. Here is a helpful tip. Spray adhesive on your design sheet and attach a carbon paper to it. This makes it easier to handle and align when transferring. Don't forget to print a mirror version of your design for the other side and transfer that as well. Step 7. Seal the edges. Prepare a thin set mortar to seal the edges of the dove. This prevents water from penetrating the board. You can also use waterproof silicone instead. For this project, I'm using thin set mortar for the edges and silicone for the hole, just so you can see both options. Later, everything will also be covered with grout. Use a paper copy of the design to plan your layout. I'll be combining ceramic tiles, broken plates, millefiori, and beads. There is a lot of freedom here. Just make sure everything you use is waterproof. For example, avoid wood. Start cutting and building your layout. Enjoy the process. If you want to learn more about cutting stained glass or broken plates, check out my other videos where I go into more detail. If you are new to mosaics, I also have beginner-friendly videos where no cutting is required. Check those out. If you are a beginner, you can use pre-cut ceramic tiles like petals, leaves, square, or irregular shapes. You can also use glass beads, millefiori, shells, or small pebbles. As you can see, I'm using a mix of materials. When pieces are not the same thickness, I use small beads underneath as razors to level them. This tool here is a grinder. It smooths and shapes glass and ceramic edges using a diamond-coated bit and water to reduce heat and dust. I like a smooth, refined finish, but this is totally a personal choice. There is no right or wrong. Just have fun and be creative. Once everything is cut and planned, it's time to glue all the different media you chose for your stick. These materials are also referred as tesserae. I use this strong waterproof adhesive that comes in a large tube. Since it requires a caulking gun, I transfer a small amount into a syringe. This gives me better control and makes it easier to reach small areas. This is my favorite part of the process. Put on your favorite music and enjoy. It's very therapeutic. Now it's time to grout. Messy but very satisfying. I'm using powder to grout and adding water little by little until I reach a peanut butter consistency. Then I let it rest for about 5 minutes. This is called slaking, and it's an important step. You can also use pre-mixed grout if you prefer. Apply it over the entire surface using a spatula or your fingers. Remove as much excess as possible and don't forget the sides and the hole for the rod. Let it sit for 10 to 20 minutes, but not too long, or it will be very hard to remove. Use a damp sponge to clean the surface, rinsing it often. You can use a tool to remove larger pieces, then finish with a clean cloth to polish. Let it dry for a day or two, then apply a sealant for extra protection outdoors. And here it is, a beautiful decoration for your garden or plants, designed to be enjoyed from both sides. They are similar but not identical, so let me know if you have a favorite side. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.